Pop quiz. Which study move usually builds stronger memory? A. Rereading notes. B. Copying notes. Or C. Recalling from memory. Keep your answer in mind because the best choice may feel harder at first. In this video, you will learn how free recall helps you remember information longer, how to do it step by step, and how to know when your practice is working. Free recall is a study strategy where you first learn something, then close your materials and write or say everything you can remember without looking. Afterward, you check your notes to see what you missed. The answer to the pop quiz is letter C, recalling from memory. Rereading and copying can help you get familiar, but free recall makes your brain practice finding the information on its own. Let's try it with a biology example. Imagine you need to learn cell organelles, such as the nucleus, mitochondria, and ribosomes. First, study the material carefully so the ideas have a clear starting point. Next, take a short break. Do something different, like stretching or getting a glass of water. This step matters because you want to recall from memory, not from a mental image of the paper you just saw. Then, return with a blank sheet of paper. Without opening your book, write down everything you can remember. For example, you might note that the nucleus stores DNA, mitochondria produce usable energy, and ribosomes build proteins. Give yourself a few minutes. One memory often triggers another. Remembering ribosomes might lead you to think about proteins, while recalling energy can point you back to mitochondria. Once you've written down everything you can remember, open your notes and check your work. Add any missing ideas, correct mistakes, and pay attention to what felt unclear. This step should be focused and purposeful, not another long rereading session. A common misconception is that forgetting means the strategy isn't working. In reality, forgetting helps you identify where your memory is still weak. Free recall turns those gaps into clear targets for your next round of practice. So far, you've learned the basic cycle. Study the material, recall without looking, check your gaps, and then repeat the process after some time has passed. Want to remember this technique long-term? Tap the link for Quizlet study tools, then jump back into the video. Lock in what you learned and keep going. Now let's apply the same strategy to a different subject. Imagine you're studying a history timeline. Instead of rereading the dates repeatedly, close your materials and try to rebuild the timeline from memory. Start with whatever comes to mind first. You might remember an event, but not the exact date. That's okay. Write it down anyway, then try to place it before or after other events to reconstruct the sequence. Free recall also works for definitions. For example, with math vocabulary, you could list terms like mean, median, and mode, then explain each one in your own words and include a simple example. One common mistake is treating free recall like copying notes onto a new page. That misses the point. The real benefit comes from retrieval, pulling information out of your memory before checking the source. Timing matters as well. If you recall everything perfectly, your break may have been too short. If you recall almost nothing, the break may have been too long, or the material may have been too large to handle at once. Here's a simple way to try it. Choose one small section and study it with focus. Then close your materials and write or say everything you remember. After that, check your work, make corrections, and plan your next round of practice. Your recall page doesn't need to look neat. It can be messy, crossed out, or full of arrows. The goal is not a perfect page. The goal is stronger memory. Free recall also helps you to avoid a common study trap. Something may look familiar when your notes are open, but that is not the same as being able to explain it later without help. To recap, free recall means closing your materials and pulling out what you remember. It works because you organize ideas, practice real retrieval, and use spaced rounds to strengthen memory over time. If you want to practice what you learned today, check the links in the description for Quizlet's memorization guide and study tools designed to help you remember it longer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next video.